Alright, this is an instructional video on changing your dad's ostomy bag. So what I've done is I've taken 3 or 4 paper towels and I've run them under very warm water and then squeezed the water out and try to keep them all together, because the only thing that you can clean the area with is plain water. You can never use any soap, you can never use any alcohol, you can never use anything with any type of chemical or perfume in it. All we can use is plain water, which is in these paper towels. So here you see the stoma, or you see the colostomy bag, and it has a little tab right over here. You're going to pull this tab back, like so. Fold the bag over and drop it into the trash. Remember to always wear 2 gloves, never just 1 glove. And so then you want to take the paper towel Can you see? I guess you can see. Alright, and so I'm cleaning. Let's see if we can get a little better look at this. So I'm cleaning this with the paper towel. A few swipes. Clean paper towel. Clean paper towel. Clean paper towel. Until the paper towel itself is coming up clean. Sometimes there will be a little residue of adhesive around the circumference of the bag where it glues itself onto the skin a little bit. You can usually get that off by rubbing repeatedly. Alright, so the area is clean. The next thing you want to do is get it dry. The reason that dryness is so important is because if the area is damp, then we cannot get the colostomy bags to adhere to the skin. So I'm wiping it and wiping it and wiping it. And then I'm also taking a piece of paper towel and fanning the area to help it dry. Alright, now for the actual bag, you've all seen this bag here. This is where we keep the bags that I've cut. This is a relatively large hole. This is about a 45mm hole, and you'll see the numbers right here. He also has some smaller bags. This has a 35mm hole. Okay, so what I do is I look at the stoma, which is the opening here, and I make an assessment. If it's real puffy, if it's real big, if it's, you know, kind of bulgy looking, then I might want to go with the larger hole bag. If it looks about like it looks now, that's a 35mm hole bag. So, the bag itself has a hole that's been cut, but it's also got a protective plastic covering over it. Before I take that off, what I do is I take the lubricant. This lubricant allows the feces to travel down the bag as opposed to getting thick and stuck up here, which is one of the reasons in the past that the bags have come off. Alright, so I put just the one squeeze of the lubricant in here. I'm kind of doing like this, okay? And now I'm going to fit the bag right over the opening, like so. Okay, now I'm going to take my finger and go all the way around like this, pressing down. Pressing down, you're trying to get that adhesive to adhere to the skin. Well, no, that's not really how it works. First you have to first you have to take this off. Well, we all knew that. All right. And then you position it around the hole so that it's surrounding it. Okay, then you go back and you do this. And then you want to raise this up and you want to check the adhesive like I'm doing here. I'm going all the way around with my finger like that. I'm pulling a little bit. If I see some puckering, here's a pucker. Right here. Can you see that? That's a little pucker. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I press that down. Okay, so we've got a bag that's very well adhered, and I'm checking it like this. I'm going, uh-oh, did you see that? Pucker. Let me push that down. All right. These bags will already be assembled, so to speak, so that when I cut them, I usually close the bag up. But it would be a terrible thing if you ever put a bag on and this wasn't taped up like this. All right. So there you are. You have anything to say?
No, Professor, but you could get this series, order it right away.
Okay. How much should we charge?
It's $9.99 if you call now.
All right. All right, it sounds good. Okay, you heard that? Okay, so if any of you have to change your dad's bag, this is how it should be done. Okay? All right.